Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm here with another video. We're gonna do it's a packet tracer 13 point 4.5 module. This here we're gonna troubleshoot wireless LAN issues. So we have been given the addressing table for all the devices that we have on our left side here. um, it's got all the interface and all the IP address right here, and also we have wireless WAN information right here, home, home SSID, stuff like that, and then the password for this. So in this packet tracer, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a few things. We're just gonna do two things: troubleshoot wireless LAN connectivity issues in a home network, and then we're going to troubleshoot issues LAN connectivity issue in an enterprise network. So there's your home right here. It's um, it's highlighted in yellow color right here, right? That's our home, and then the enterprise is highlighted in green. This is our enterprise network. So and here it says, now that you have learned how to configure wireless in home and enterprise networks, you need to learn how to troubleshoot in both wireless environments. Your goal is to enable connectivity between hosts on the networks to the web server by both IP address and URL. Connectivity between the home and the enterprise network is not required. Okay. All right. And then so home wireless router username and password is admin, and then the wireless LAN controller management enterprise username is admin, and the password is Cisco123. Okay. All right. So you'll for troubleshoot the network, it's under instruction right here. You will be troubleshooting the home wireless router, WLC, and wireless host devices in this activity. Now, step one, it says test connectivity between the various wireless host and the web server by both IP and URL. Record the host that cannot access the web server in the table in step two. So is this step two? Investigate issues and record findings. Investigate the connectivity issues with each host. Issue may be with the host configuration, or with other wireless network components. Complete the table. All right. So I'm gonna start um, the home wireless, the home network. Okay. I'm gonna work. We're gonna work the home network, and then we're gonna go over to the enterprise. So let's go ahead. So um, I'm gonna open up the laptop. All right, and then let's type that URL. See if we can access that. See if we can, or if we cannot. All right, let's wait for to come up. Where did it go? All right, there it is. And then we're gonna type www.netcada.net netacad.pt, and let's see what happens. All right, nothing's happening at the moment. Um, okay, so I got this message saying host name unresolved. Okay, so laptop, I'm not able to access. I'm not able to get to that website. So okay, so we have an issue with this one, laptop not getting to that server. Device, I'm gonna write laptop, right? Unable to, and then this is home. and then issue gonna be we're unable to access URL of server by name. Okay, we're unable to do that. So the DNS server address misconfigured on home wireless router DHCP must be. So if you go and then let's go to our tablet PC. Tablet PC. If I go to desktop, web browser. Okay, so even through the tablet PC, we are unable to access URL of server by name. And then smartphone, it's going to do the same thing. Um, so I'm going to check. All right, so I'm going to close this guy. Now I'm going to go over to laptop. All right. And then just to show you, you can also like once you have once you know what's the problem, you can either go over to the configuration, um, and then see that where it says DNS server, right? DNS server, it's 10.100.100.250. It's set for DNS server, and then if you go here and check it out, a DNS server which is .254. So because of incorrect DNS server, we are unable to access this URL. Okay, so that's one issue. I think that's the issue here in home network. So I'll go ahead and so I have a PC here, home admin. I'm using copper straight through, okay, cable right here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna access that home wireless router. We're gonna log in and then see, um, we're gonna change the DNS server there. So home admin, I'm using copper straight through, and then one thing I want to mention, uh, once this opens up, okay, I'm already in that window. So usually people would just plug in, right, and then go to the web server. They'll go to the web server and then they're thinking that the cable is connected, the Ethernet cable is connected. Um, just wait for this to come up. Okay, so I wanted to show you something. So even I have the Ethernet cable connected to my router, home router, and then my home admin is connected, but I'm still getting this request timeout. It's unable to connect to my home router. So here's the fix for this. You want to go over to, it's a very simple, but usually if you're doing this for the first time, you'll kind of get frustrated, but here's the video. It's going to help you out. This it's going to save a lot. It's going to save a lot of your time. So if I go over to the config, as you can see right here, my gateway DNS IPv version 4 is set to static, and there's nothing, and the DNS server is blank. So that's why we're unable to reach the home router, because there's nothing. Basically, if you static and then there's just empty space, blank, there's nothing typed up. There's no IP addresses. So I'm gonna set this to DHCP, right? And then I'm gonna have it automatically retrieve the default gateway, and then DNS server. When you do that, it will automatically assign the correct, not correct, but it will assign the DNS server and then gateways. So now what I can do is you can also, like, if you're do static, right, you can also type it out. You can type it out, the default gateway, which is, where is the default gateway? Let me see here. 6801 dot. So that's our default gateway right there. Okay, but I'll just do the DHCP. Not worry about typing those out. So now I'm gonna go back to my desktop, go back here, and then hit go. Now let's see what happens. All right, there you go. So now it wants me to enter the username and password. So for our home wireless router, we have admin. So let's type admin and hit entered. Okay. All right. So this page comes up. So this is the home router interface. So we logged in. Now let me put this a little bit top here. You can see that. All right. Now what we need to do is, if you scroll down a little bit more, we'll go a little bit down. Oops, I think I passed it. Come on, this has been a little bit slow on me. Anyway, all right. So actually, we gotta go down here. Okay. So as you can see right here, static DNS. We want to change that to, we just need to change the last 3 digits. Change that to 254 is the correct DNS server IP address, right? So, and then once you do that, you're gonna scroll down, save settings. Make sure you do that, otherwise it's not gonna save, and then you'll have to do that again. All right, now let's give it a second. Mine's okay. All right, so now we corrected, we fixed the DNS server IP address. Now I'm gonna minimize this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna close this one. Let's close this guy. All right. So, and then I'm gonna go over to, because I want to renew the IP address. I just want to refresh that. So, it's always good to do that whenever you change the IP address in the router. You want to come to your command prompt and run that command to refresh, so it sends out the correct IP address to all the devices in the network. Now if you do config renew, right, it's gonna renew. It entered. Takes a few seconds. All right, DHCP request failed. All right, why is that? IP config renew. Okay, let me check. All right, so as you can see right here, once you change that DNS server to 10.100.100.254, and then once you save when you hit that save settings and close that and come back to this command prompt, and run this ipconfig space \renew, it's gonna renew that. And as you can see here now, the correct DNS server is 10.100.100.254. That's the correct DNS server. All right. So we've got this. Um, now, next step I want to do. You want to go over to your smartphone, laptop, and then do the same thing, right? So let's go over to laptop. All right, let's open up the laptop. Okay, and then let's go over to desktop. Let's run that ipconfig renew. All right, there we go. Now it's got the correct DNS server. Awesome. And then let's go over to smartphone. Um, Go over to desktop and then command prompt config. Oops, ipconfig renew. Okay. All right, now it's receiving the correct DNS server too. All right. Now I want to check the tablet PC as well. See what's going on here. Okay. You want to make sure you want to check the IP information. And then if you go over to config, see that it's set to static, and then nothing's provided. So this is gonna cause a problem. It won't be able to communicate to the to that server. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this to DHCP. Um, you want to set that to DH should be set to DHCP. So that way it's gonna obtain the correct information of the default gateway and the DNS service obtained right here. Okay. All right. So this one's good to go. I'm gonna close this guy. Now, if I go, back here, um, and then now what we gotta do is now on the tablet, I want to open the tablet again. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over to, now we gotta do a few things here. Tablet, PC, DHCP. I wanna see wireless 0. Configuration. I want to go here. I want to see. Okay, so it's set to DHCP. Yep. So I'm just checking to make sure that it's got the correct. Everything is correct. Okay, so all right, looks good. And then yep. Okay. Now let's log in. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna go back to my admin, and then I'm gonna go close this guy. Go back to my home router login. Um, just wait for it to come up. Okay, so I'm gonna log in here. Okay, back to my router. Okay, so I want to do something here. As you can see right here, the home wireless router is type internet connection type set to static IP. I'm gonna change that to um, auto. Alright, let's change that to auto. Okay, and then let's save that. Okay, alright. Okay, yeah, because right here it says your home admin nick should be DHCP. Okay, not static. All right, I think we're done with the home, and as you can see a little bit, let me right here, as you can see, if you can see that, we are at completion 50%. Okay, now I'm gonna go over to the enterprise, and let's see what's going on here. Alright, so admin PC, I'm gonna scroll this guy a little bit. Oops. Yeah. And then we have admin PC. Let's open up admin PC. Okay, admin PC is up. Now, gonna go over to desktop. Gonna go over to the web browser. Alright, so once you have this page pulled up, I'm just gonna go ahead and type this. I already typed it. This is gonna be your wireless LAN controller. And then hit go. Alright, now this brings up this. Alright, and then we're gonna just log in, and we're gonna use it's gonna be admin and capital Cisco 3. Log into that. Okay, it's taking a minute. Come on. Okay, so I'm inside the wireless LAN controller. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger so you see the whole thing here. Okay, now perfect. So we're using one port right there, the one that's highlighted in green. And then as you can see, some information here, right? So this is unread monitor summary. It gives you a little bit a summary of our stuff here, which gives you about the management IP, software version, the image version, and then the name, what's the name, WLC, wireless LAN controller, and how long it's been up, all that good stuff. And if you go scroll down here, it even gives you the where's the temperature right there, internal temperature, memory uses, and also if you scroll down, it's going to give you access point summary. So there are two access APs up. As you can see, it says 2 here. And underneath client summary, there's nothing. And then also rogue summary, there's nothing. Top WANs, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to WANs, because there should be as you can see right here on my right side where the WAN information, there should be a 20, which is the enterprise. Okay. um why is not coming up? It's taking its time. All right, so I've got pulled up WAN's information. So we have 10 and 20, right? 10 and 20 right there. Okay. Now, if you scroll to the right, see that there's a problem right there. As you can see, right, um, under admin status, 10 is enabled, but 20 is disabled. That's a problem. That needs to be enabled. Because we're gonna use that. Um, we need to use that. I'm gonna go ahead and click number 2 when VLAN 20. Yeah, VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Sorry, I've been saying when VLAN 10 and 20 under WANs. And our VLAN 20 is disabled. So that's a problem. We need to fix that. Let me go inside the VLAN 20. So basically, you kind of hover over to this number 2, and as you see this finger up, your point finger up, and you just click. Alright, so once you click that number 2, it brings up this. Alright, so this is under VLAN 20, general information, profile name, VLAN 20, wireless VLAN 20, SSID, that's SSID-20. You want to click enable. Alright, check that box, and then apply right on top here. And then once you hit apply, should be good. And then I'm gonna click away and then go over to my laptop. Where's my laptop 2? Is there a laptop? Okay, there's laptop 2 right there. It's hiding behind this. Alright, so laptop 2. Let me open up laptop 2, and I just wanted to see if the PC, if that wireless is visible. And then if you go to desktop, PC wireless, click PC wireless. Alright, now this comes up, and then you want to go to profiles. Alright, and then there we go. So we've got VLAN 120, right? It's this ID-20. Now we can see that now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and we want to change this. We got to change the profile. So let's edit the profile. Wait for that SSID 20 to pop up. Okay. Alright guys, so I waited like almost 30 minutes and the Wi-Fi didn't pop up here. But it's when you're in this page, you should be able to see two available wireless networks. One should be 20 and the other one should be 10. So for mine, for some reason it's not coming up for me. So but if you know the solution for this, let me know in the comments below. But I'm gonna go without selecting the Wi-Fi because there's nothing I can select. But if you have SSID 20 and SSID 10, then you want to click SSID 20, and then you want to click Advanced Setup, right? And then once you are here, um, mine's giving me this one here, but I think yours gonna probably, if you're able to select that SSID 20, you should be able to see wireless security, and that's where you want to hit next. Um, and then yep, and then when you are in there, it's gonna have you create a profile, which is gonna be let me do this just to, so enterprise 2. I guess I could have uh let's do SSID gonna be 20. I'm just gonna type it out, see if that will do it. SSID dash hyphen 21 next, and then IP address um, obtain automatically, so place next. Security gonna be enterprise next, and then we're gonna do user login gonna be user 2, and the password gonna be right here. It says user capital U user 2 pass number 2 and pass with the P, capital P, user 2 PSS. All right, now, and then you want to click next. You'll see this here. Then you want to save this. Okay, and it says congratulations. Now connect to network. Oh, there you go. All right, so that works. If you don't see the Wi-Fi under available wireless networks, then you can manually type um, the wireless name, which is SSID SSID hyphen 20. So that way you can still get connected. Um, yep. So all right. So we're done with this one. Now we're gonna go over to profile. All right, and then select one SSID 20, and then click connect. Oops, what happened? All right, that adapter is inactive now. Okay. All right, now it's good. Default is 20. One. Yeah, it should be this one here, but why? It goes back to 66% when I click this one. Anyway, let's continue and see. Yeah, it's not even connecting with that one. With this one, All right, now I'm gonna go over to um, let's go over to our admin PC. All right, and then we need to change WANs. Go back to WANs. All right, so when you're in this page, you want to click ID1, because for ID1 we need to change the authentication key. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to, I'm gonna change the security for this guy. And then if you scroll down, so you wanna click both, this one as well. Okay, sorry. So you want to enable PSK. Before it was enabled 802.1x. Now it's PSK. So it's we enabled PSK. All right. Now the password here gonna be capital S C. Sorry, capital C ISO 123. All right. Now once you do that, gonna apply this. Apply this. And then you'll see this message pop up, and well, you wanna hit OK. And then you wanna, gonna minimize this. I'm gonna go over to my laptop one. Open up laptop one. All right, where is it? Okay, once you open laptop one, go over to PC wireless. And by the way, we're already at completion 100%, so uh, you don't need to necessarily connect. So connectivity between the home and enterprise network is not required. Oh, the between. But I think, okay, if I pull this one up, I guess you don't need to do this portion, but it's good to do once you change the authentication um, key. Let's go. So then, if I go to connect, you should be able to see that SSID 10, and then you check, you click that, and then you click connect. Once you do that, it's gonna have you enter the pre-shared key, which is capital C Cisco 123, and then you connect and you're done. But for some reason mine's not working, it's not coming up. It's probably gonna take a long time. So, but anyway, we have successfully completed the lab here.